It's Friday night. That means Gula football here on WGUD Sports. I'm Harold Tillman. Tonight we'll have Nick D'Angelo calling the game with me. Want to welcome the East Central crowd. Hey, usually I know you see the East Central broadcast. Well, tonight you're going to see the East Central / Pascagoula broadcast. First time we've done a game together. I'm looking forward to it, Nick. And this promises to be a barn burner.
It is. Glad to be here, Harold, in storied War Memorial, the games that have been played here. It's always exciting anytime you have opportunity to come watch a ball game here on this field. But tonight, the two teams that are going to take the field, as I understand it, it'd be for the second seed in the playoff race. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct. The last game we played here was against Gaucher and didn't end the way we wanted to. But last week, y'all beat Gaucher, so that threw a wrinkle in it. So the winner of tonight walks out with the second seed. Gaucher, of course, gets a automatic win from the forfeit.
Right.
And that'll throw another wrinkle in it, but we'll see. I mean, it's just one game at a time. We're gonna try to win this ball game as y'all are, and the winner comes out in a good situation.
Well, looking at the record, I saw Pascagoula's coming into the game 3-3 overall, and East Central sitting at 6-1. That's misleading. I was talking to Coach Sams before the game. The three games you've lost were to 6A opponents in George County, Ocean Springs, and the other.
We lost Gaucher.
Gaucher, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you've played some competition. East Central has played Hazelhurst, which were some commitments from the previous year. So don't let East Central folks a 3-3 record fool you. Pascagoula they're excited. They're high energy. They're ready tonight. They're ready to play.
Nick, we're excited about playing tonight. I would say this whether you were up here or not, but tonight it depends on which Pascagoula team shows up. We've been extremely good at times, and we've been extremely bad at times. We've had our trouble trying to string 4 quarters of complete football together. Y'all, on the other hand, have played 4 quarters every time you walk out the gate. Pascagoula is going to have to play tough on defense. We've got to get your offense off the field, and that's hard to do. Offense stayed on the field last week with Gaucher. I think Gaucher had 8 total offensive possessions in the whole ball game. They scored on 4 of them, and they still lost the ball game.
Yeah, well, East Central in the second half especially had a possession of the football a lion's share of the time. And you're right, that is a staple to East Central football, is to hold the football, slow the game down. That explosive offense last week, I think it was 8-6 at halftime, and kind of exploded there in the second half. Gaucher made some adjustments, and in the second half last week got real exciting in a hurry. But so certainly, Coach Collins and his bunch are going to want to slow the game down. Very different looking offenses. East Central, so like I said, it's gonna slow it down. Pascagoula is going to more of a spread, I believe, and kind of spread the ball around and be a little more exciting to watch. I'll say it that way.
Let me go ahead and say this, since I just saw it. East Central won the toss, from what I understand, and they have elected to receive. So Pascagoula will have the ball coming out of halftime. It's worth noting also, two quarterbacks. You have an 11th grade quarterback, that's Deuce Hugger. Keelan Parnell is a 10th grader for Pascagoula. Ken, first cousins, I believe. So this is going to be interesting.
It's worth mentioning too. Hugger has not played football since his middle school season. Coach Collins went and kind of encouraged him to come out and try out, and man, he has gotten better every single week.
Well, I'll tell you this: if he hasn't played in a while, and this is his first year, as you just stated, this was the perfect offense for him. He's embraced it. He's really something to watch. I've watched y'all now probably 4 games, maybe 5 games, but I'm here to tell you, he is explosive.
He is. But Parnell, as you mentioned last year, I know folks from East Central stood as I did with bated breath watching your quarterback and sort of how he had a game last year up in Hurley. So I've kind of circled this game on my calendar or schedule to see sort of how he looks, because he's a dual sport athlete as well. Is that right?
Well, he is. Baseball, he's a commit, a Mississippi State commit, and he's just good at everything that he attempts to do. I mean, matter of fact, I'm talking to the home ec teacher at the high school, and he cooks. So, I mean, hey,
That's awesome.
Just a shout out real quick to Avery White's father, Shane. Are you familiar?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's full of it. You hear me? But this is always a rivalry for me and him. He was the one that sort of made contact for me to come up and do the state playoff games for the playoff games for y'all a few years ago. And East Central treated me so good, and I want to thank y'all for it. But you can't believe a thing he says. I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it.
Pascagoula getting ready to kick off. Kicking for Pascagoula, 29, Drayden Russell.
Back to return for the Hornets is Fant, Walls, and I think it's Hollis is typical for the Hornets.
It does look like Hollis. Little razzle-dazzle here.
It's going to be fielded by number 3, Haydenberg Morris, starting receiver there. Not surprised on an onside kick from Coach Sims at all, Harold.
No, it doesn't surprise me. Just giving them short field. But, hey, if that would have worked, that would have been really good for Pascagoula.
It would have been. East Central's going to take possession of the football now. It looks like they got it marked. No, I'm not sure where they have it marked. Oh, got a flag on the play here. Far sideline. I missed that.
They're going to make them kick again? Not sure what happened. It looks like they're going to kick again.
Maybe Pascagoula got offsides with all that razzle-dazzle. That's all I know to call it, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the way that it turned out, there's going to be a break for Pascagoula.
Wind's picked up here in the last few minutes.
Drayden Russell will be kicking it again for Pascagoula. Yeah, up here, there's no windbreak, man. It is standing on top of the press box. Best view in Jackson County. Right here, I want to welcome you to the broadcast.
Glad to be here.
And I'm going to tell you real quick, I'm prejudiced Pascagoula. If it's not a Gula call, it's the wrong call. Go ahead and get that out there.
I got you.
But a lot of respect for this East Central squad.
We're glad to be here.
Drayden Russell this time kicks it a little deeper, 14 with the ball.
That's going to be Fant for East Central. Brought it up just across the 35 up to the 38-yard line where the Hornets will take possession on their first series this evening.
Tell you what, Fant has impressed me this year. They don't throw to him a lot, but by God, when they throw to him, he comes down with the ball.
Well, run, as we mentioned earlier, is a staple of that Hornet offense. The passes we do throw have mostly gone to him and 34, our tight end as well, Tristan Lambert. But Fant is our go-to guy, but we don't throw it much. You're right. He's actually lined up to the near side tight in the traditional wingback formation. That's going to be a
Duggar
pass.
Drops back. That's surprising there. Did not expect him to throw first play of the game.
I believe it may have been about 3 games ago, similar play. At Wayne County, that's what it was. That was the exact same play, and he missed him long then as well. So one of the things that with this offense, Harold, you want to be in second and short or at least get you 3 or 4 yards on first down. Now, 2nd and 10, probably going to look for a run, something up the middle here. Yeah, going to be given to Walls up the middle.
He's going to be hit immediately by a host of Panthers. Ely, number 42. And I want to say Ely and looked like Josh Battles, number 97, getting up off the bottom of the pile.
So that's Sam Walls, number 8 on the carry. He's our lone senior skill player outside of Fant and Bird Morris. All other backs, Eli Smith, number 6, a sophomore. Number 12, the wing back. Andrew Marble is also a sophomore. Hogan's going to give there around the right end to Eli Smith.
He's got a lot of room to run. It's going to be brought down about the 47-yard line of Pascagoula, so that'll move the chains for East Central.
Eli's proved to be a really tough runner for us this year, Harold. Like I said, he's a sophomore, not a real big guy, about 150, 160 pounds, but he's fast, he's elusive, got really good eyes. Very mature runner for a sophomore.
I had him listed as a senior, but you say he is a sophomore.
Number 6 is,
wow.
Yeah. Eight going off field. Walls is our only back that's a senior.
Fant reports in for East Central.
So it's going to be
dive up the middle.
Reynolds there, 44. He's senior fullback there for the Hornets.
Elijah Juan Harris on the stop for Pascagoula. Still a pickup of about 3 yards.
So Bird Morris is on the far sideline. It's going to be a rollout by Hugger. He's going to keep it for himself. Cross the 40, down across the 30 to the 20.
Flags
out
will
of
come
bounds.
out. Sanford being held on the far side. So that should come back. Collins is upset.
And that's one thing about Coach Collins. He's not going to hold his feelings over there, Harold, I can tell you.
Yeah, I've watched him a few years, and he says what's on his mind.
Yeah, he don't hold his thoughts long over there.
Long rush on the play brought back by a holding on the Hornets.
Did you? I didn't see where the holding was. It was on the outside or
It was
interior?
I want to say it was on the outside. Yeah,
Okay.
It was on the outside. I was going to say I thought it was about the 30, maybe the 32, 33-yard line, but it didn't look like they backed him up that much.
So 2nd and 4. Hugger comes under center. Same play.
Leverett able to get a hold to him. Picking up some help. Looked like, was that Battle? I think number Battles, or number.
Whoever it was, but actually looked like
Battles.
he took on a block and still made a tackle. It was an incredible play.
Leverett has been a mainstay on that. He is something else on that, coming from that linebacker position for Pascagoula. He's one that even if you don't call his name during the ball game, dead gum, he contributes.
It'll be a hard count from East Central. I believe he got that left side.
Big John jumps off, number 7 for Pascagoula. He jumps offside, so that'll.
Big John, Coach Sims was telling me about him for the game. He spoke highly of him.
Yeah, he's new to Pascagoula and really has stepped in and played good football. But anyway, that'll give East Central the first down.
First and 10 from the 35. Hugger's going to drop back on a 5-yard out, completed to Fant, ran out of bounds just beyond the 29-yard line down to the 28. Another first down for the Hornets.
Breland Mitchell knocks him out of bounds, but that's not Breland Mitchell. That's got to be probably because of the uniforms we're wearing. I think that's going to be. I'll come up with a name here in just a minute. Well, I'll get it next time.
Hugger's going to give the Walls, I believe that was Walls, going to pick up about 2, bring the ball down to the 20-yard line.
Leverett again on the tackle for Pascagoula. When I emailed you earlier in the week about the roster, it's because different uniforms, sets of uniforms, different names, and that's something that we deal with here. Every set of uniforms, you've got to figure out who's wearing them. And
so looks like 2nd and 7 for the Hornets at the Pascagoula 20-yard line. Had a little motion there. They stayed off on pitch. He dropped it, knocked out of bounds. Looked like there was a little movement. I don't think he jumped off sides, but that
he moved. That's for sure. From our angle, we can't tell whether he crossed the line, the line of scrimmage or what. But
well, the way I figured, if that guy with that stripy shirt down there didn't throw a flag, it didn't happen.
Well, hey, you know what? And even sometimes I'll argue with it, but it doesn't mean nothing coming from up here, Nick.
That's right. 8-10 in the first quarter. If you're just joining, 0-0 here at War Memorial, the Hornets and the Panthers. Quarterback sneak. Hugger's going to bring the ball down just short of the 15-yard line.
Ely getting up off the bottom of the pile. And there was a host of Panthers in on that tackle.
Harold, we have a really good field goal kicker, Coach Collins, and has confidence, and Coach Collins has confidence in him, but he don't like kicking much.
If you look at the wind,
it is blowing right in our face. You're right.
It's
whipping pretty good. We're going to try to probably a hard count here. I don't. Yeah. We win.
Looks like y'all might have jumped. That's good. I say that's good. Hey, man, you got to understand.
I understand. That is good for Pascagoula. A little surprised. I don't know if we were supposed to run the play. I think that was miscommunication there on the offensive unit. Typically, we ran a hard count, caught a timeout, or now we're in a 4th and strong 8. to the first down. Need to get the ball down to the 13-yard line.
The way that y'all get to the outside, I don't think that's Pascagoula's still going to have to play tough right here.
He's going to roll out. He's got a man wide open. Tristan Lambert down to the 4-3. He's going to score. I don't see the flags.
No flags. That's going to be touchdown East Central.
That's kind of been a staple. We don't have many pass plays. That's one of them that's been pretty reliable for us. As I mentioned, Tristan Lambert earlier, being our second leading receiver, he actually transitioned from linebacker. He's a junior. He's had several big catches. Another one there for the Hornets as he put 6 on the board. Hugger's the holder. Ferris, the kicker, snaps back, holds down, kick up. It's good for East Central.
So East Central draws first blood. They lead Pascagoula 7-0. We're going to keep it here, or we're going to take a break? We'll keep it here.
Extra point is up.
Absolutely, the pass fooled me. I expected Hugger to roll out to his right and try to maybe keep it, but he was, as you said, he was wide open.
Yeah. Well, when you're playing a team and it's been ingrained in your mind, ground and pound, and they were just in the 4th and short. Now they got the offsides penalty. You're still amped up and you want to make a play. I mean, that's
right.
You're just trying to make a play, and it's great play call there by Coach Collins.
Sanford and Tavion Evans, we call him Taterhead, but he's Evans back deep for Pascagoula.
Just really impressed by Hugger, Harold. He just continues every week. He matures and gets better and better as a quarterback. He put that ball right on the money.
It's scary. Y'all going to have him next year too. So Thompson will take the ball for Pascagoula. See if he can get a lane. Looks like maybe he found something up this sideline. If he can get that one block, he's going to be brought down about the 49-yard line.
It's Hollis Porter on the tackle for East Central, number 11, starting linebacker.
So we get a chance to see this Pascagoula offense. Big number 32, Barnes, our bruiser, running back, not going to play tonight. So be some adjustments in the backfield.
I remember him from last year.
Parnell's going to keep it around that right side. And the flag's going to come out.
Knocked out of
Probably
bounds
gonna
over
be a
there
hold.
by Rossi Smith and number 9, Des Fairley.
Well, McDonald's is going to have to wait. So that'll back Pascagoula up. Was that a personal foul?
Holding call.
Holding, okay.
Yeah.
When you get my age, Nick, it's just the eyes, aren't
well,
they?
I miss them too.
So it's going to be 1st and 20 for Pascagoula.
That was kind of scary how he got around that end there, though, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, y'all, sideline to sideline, y'all are fine. You play good ball, sideline to sideline. Stewart up the middle. And be brought down about the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and long.
I think Raiden Williams, number 95, on the tackle. He's one of our staples of our defensive unit, senior. We only have 3 seniors starting on our defensive line, our defensive unit. Caden Smith, the end, and Jaheim Packer, which actually played offensive line last year, moved over and has done a fine job at defensive tackle this year.
Parnell calls his team set. Going to try to get around this left side. He's going to be, I thought brought down behind the line of scrimmage, but not the case. Still, that's a lot of running for a yard and a half.
Yeah, that was Carson Welling in on the play early. Not able to get him to the turf, but brought down, I think, by number 4, Tyrell Ford.
It's one thing I can tell you. That was a hard hit by the was that Llewellyn you said?
Yeah, Llewellyn.
Tell you, and he was hitting hard last week too.
Yeah. One of the things to critique, I guess, the defensive unit at times, our tackling breaks down. We'll have guys for losses and end up being big plays because we do run a lot of man.
Parnell dropping back, looking downfield. Connor on the reception for Pascagoula, still going to be short of the first down.
He's tackled by Rossi Smith, number 24. He put it right on the money. That was a nice pass.
The announcer says 4th and 4. We'll see. Looks like Pascagoula going for it. Stewart in the backfield with Parnell.
.450 to go in the first quarter.
Parnell, that gets me every time. I've been saying it all year long.
10 seconds on the play clock.
Parnell reversed out, and out of the hands. Johnson was the intended receiver, so Pascagoula turnover on downs.
He hangs on to that, Harold. That's the first down. Throwing a little behind him, still a catchable ball. East Central catches a break there on that drop pass as the offensive unit takes the field for the second time tonight. 4:22 here in the first quarter at War Memorial, where the homestanding Panthers trail the East Central Hornets. So fans going to come to the near side. Typical wingback formation. Hugger's going to give to Eli Smith behind the left tackle. He's going to break 2 tackles. He's up the left sideline down to the 30, the 20. He's going to score at the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. East Central goes up 13-0.
First play from scrimmage, and he takes us the distance. Pascagoula, he fooled everybody. Didn't anybody go with him. By the time Sanford saw him, it was too late.
Nice piece of running by the sophomore tailback, Eli Smith. Great job of blocking up front by that Hornet offensive line. Ferris is going to come out and do the kicking for the Hornets. I believe we had somebody jump there.
I believe that was Gerald Terrell, number 6 for Pascagoula, jumping. They're going to decline it and re-kick.
Try it again. Lambert's a snapper. Pascagoula jumped again. Going to go for 2 now, Harold. I'm not real sure why we declined it on the first time. We would have, maybe that's just I don't understand the rule there. We're going to accept that one, move it down to the half-yard line, I believe.
Definitely, if it was us, we'd be going for 2 also. So, but Pascagoula's defense, we need a big stop here. Definitely a big stop.
This is quarterback sneak territory for East Central in the past few weeks, at least this year. That's what we got there. And Hugger's going to go on in.
So, East Central scores again, 15-0. East Central will be back right after this.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering offers a wide variety of top name brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Emser Tile, and many more. They also specialize in custom showers. Stop by today and browse through their showroom. And don't forget to ask about their 12 months at no interest for up to $6,500. Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, 1002 Telephone Road in Pascagoula.
For all your flooring needs, please give us a call at 218-1667.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, meeting all your flooring needs and expectations since 1990.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come...
Ooh. That should have been there we go.
That's late.
We're back. Well, you missed it, folks. That was a nice return by Sanford. Also, he's going to pick up 15 on kind of contact made after he went out of bounds. So Pasco's going to have good field position, which is a good thing because we've got some coming back to do here.
Yeah, that was a great return by the return team for Pascagoula. East Central typically, honestly, here don't kick the ball deep much, and that may be why. Usually we get a pooch kick, but Pascagoula picked that ball. It was a little bit of chaos, I guess, when it actually got kicked. The ball kind of rolled around the end.
Well, I think he thought it was going to go into the end zone.
The return team should have been down there, and that shouldn't have happened. So, nice play by that young man.
So bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 15. Jermaine Patterson in the backfield with Parnell. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. But no, Parnell keeps it. He's zigging, he's zagging. He's going to try to get to the end zone, and he will.
Great move.
And the flag comes out. Where did that flag come from? We'll see.
Where's it?
It's right there between the two refs, right there. He's picking it up.
Oh, okay. It was on the soccer goal marker. Waved it off.
He's waved it off. Touchdown, move. Pascagoula.
Incredible move. Terrell Ford is a solid football player, but Parnell just made him miss. I mean, that was a phenomenal
Parnell
run.
amazes me in a lot of things he does. And 10th grader, you expect him to make a bunch of mistakes, and I'm gonna tell you, Nick, he doesn't. He plays well above his age. So Pascagoula setting up for the extra point. Parnell will be holding. Drayden Russell will be kicking. It's up. And it's no good.
They're not real sure, I don't think.
I think they had to talk about it.
I couldn't tell if somebody got a hand on it or he just topped the ball there.
Well, regardless, it's East Central 15, Pascagoula 6.
Yeah, that hurts you even a little bit more after that 2-point conversion down there. That's a 9-point swing. Coach Collins is trying to get clarification on something over there. So, yeah, 3:45 to go. It's been an exciting first half of football.
For you now. Come on. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. It has been a real good quarter of football. Pascagoula's got to clean some stuff up. They got to make some things happen. They can score real quick. So just as East Central can also.
Yeah, I mean, that was incredible. That was a really nice run.
Number 80, Caden Chisholm, kicking for Pascagoula.
That's going to be to Dunsford, but it's out of bounds. East Central will take possession at the 35. So no doubt Pascagoula's looking for a big stop right here.
Got to have a big stop, Nick.
Of course, for East Central, you're looking to extend this drive on in well into the second quarter and come away with 6 points here. It looks like we're going to make them kick it again. Sending the kick unit back out or return unit back out. So
let's see who'll be kicking for Pascagoula. Looks like Caden will be kicking it again for Pascagoula. Caden Chisholm, number 80.
So Walls, Fant, and Lane Hollister return the deep returners for East Central. That's going to be kicked to Sam Walls. He's going to bring it out across the 30, out across the 40, up to the 42-yard line. After he's brought down, looked like the kicker may have got him. So that worked out for East Central. They would have been, it started at the 35, made him kick it again, and got about 7 more yards. They'll take possession at their own 47-yard line. 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. 15-6. East Central leads Pascagoula.
Okay, need a big stop by this Pascagoula defense.
Hugger going to go around the left end. He's going to keep it himself. Going to bring it out. Pick up about 6 or 7 yards. Be thrown to the turf.
Sanford on the tackle for Pascagoula. But as you said, he picked up about 7 yards.
And that's typical what you hope to see as a Hornet fan here. 2nd and 3. Love those 2nd and 3 situations. Obvious passing down. Could see a quarterback sneak here as well. Going to go back to Sam Wall. He's broke one tackle, broke another. Nice move. Brought down after he picks up about another 6 or 7 yards and a first down. Ball come to rest the 43-yard line of Pascagoula.
22 on the stop for Pascagoula. Also number 42, Chris Ellie.
Central in a tight formation here. Hugger's going to go back to Eli Smith around the left end. Nice piece of running. Very patient. Picked up about 3 more yards after a broken tackle. Brings it down just inside the 35-yard line. Just shy of a first down.
Elijah Harris on the stop for Pascagoula. I tell you, Smith, he fights for every yard he gets. It's impressive to watch him run the ball. You say he's a 10th grader, and I'm going, hey, we got to deal with him 2 more years.
Oh, goodness. Eli actually plays. He's a dual sport guy. He plays baseball, too. I think he pitches. I'm not sure. He's a left-handed kid. So he's a phenomenal athlete for East Central.
So that'll move the ball back. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And honestly, Harold, East Central's offensive unit has struggled with those penalty self-inflicted wounds different times throughout the year.
I've been impressed with their offensive line. I really have been.
Nice piece of running. Hugger's going to bring it across the 5, down across the goal line, and find pay dirt again for East Central. Folks, we're still in the first half here. 4 touchdowns between the two games. I'll be honest, I would not have expected this high-scoring game.
Well, I said before we started, I said it just depends on what Pascagoula team shows up, and right now it looks like not the team that I had hoped to show up. Don't seem to have an answer for
East Central
the East Central offensive scheme.
Yeah, speaking back to the offensive line, they've done a really good job, Harold. They have. They're anchored by 3 seniors, got some sophomore, got some young guys playing that offensive unit.
Coming into this year, I was thinking, well, what kind of line are they going to have? Yeah. But they have really played good.
They've brought some over, and from the defensive unit, Luke Walding being one that played defense last year. He's moved over and played guard. That's going to be good by Tyler Ferris. Give us 22-6 here as the Hornets lead the Panthers.
We'll take a
– Traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
we all think about it the same way.
Because our co-op is
power. Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
safety,
technology. We trust the co-op.
They're our neighbors,
our friends,
our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
Ball's going to go out of bounds. So
yeah, I was going to say a while if we got back in time, I don't anticipate East Central is going to kick it deep again the rest of the night. That's typically what we see or what we'll offer in the way of a kickoff, not intentionally kicking it out of bounds, but more of a pooch kick.
The wind has totally changed directions. It was in East Central's face earlier. Now it's at their back. Back deep for Pascagoula is going to be Sanford and Evans.
Well, it's making it nice up here for Nick and Harold.
I'll tell you what, I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. Best seats in the house here at War Memorial Stadium.
Oh, that's a little trickery I hadn't seen yet. And I think East Central, Lane Hollis recovered it. Wow.
Ball bobbled. Everything in this first quarter has been going East Central's way. You know, not what, if you're a Pascagoula fan, not what you wanted to see. But the good thing is there's only 1 minute and 38 seconds left in this first quarter, and we can start over.
Something will change. That is the first time I've seen that this season. And Lane Hollis, senior cornerback there, played that perfectly. Bobbled a little bit, was able to maintain possession and bring it down. What a play.
Our defense has been on the field almost the complete first quarter, and that's something that might not make a difference now, but it's sure going to make a difference as the game goes on.
No, you're exactly right. Going to roll out to the left, look to throw. Going to be overthrown. Oh, my goodness.
Leverett lays the lumber. I'll be honest with you, kind of think we got away with one right there.
Well, it certainly impacted the throw. I didn't see. I was watching who he was throwing to. Sam Wall was wide open, but he overthrew him, maybe due to the pressure right into the waiting arms of Antonio Sanford. Wasn't able to pull it in, though. I think you may have saw his picture in Sun Herald tomorrow before he caught it. That was his pick six for sure.
Well, he had 4 a while back. He had 4 of them, and 2
Is
of
that
them
him?
were pick six.
Okay.
That's Sanford.
Wow. They're going to pitch out to Sam Wall. He's got the corner. Great job of blocking up there by Andrew Marble and Eli Smith. Wow, good job by 2 sophomores out there leading the charge. Going to pick up 12 yards and a first down for Sam Walls.
I'm just not sure why we can't get to the outside. And I know there's some good blocking. I know you've got blockers out there. But we've got to fight the blockers off and get to the outside to make the tackle.
So 1st and 10, East Central is going to take the next snap just inside of Pascagoula's 14-yard line. Fant's going to go to the far sideline. Colby Reynolds is going to check in at fullback. Hugger's under center. Gives underneath the Reynolds, the senior.
Did he move? I think he moved before.
I know we had a motion.
Okay.
Marble was coming in motion. It may have been the fullback could have moved. I
thought the fullback. He might not have. I just, like I said earlier, my eyes ain't the greatest.
Reynolds is going to pick up about 3. East Central breaks huddle, sprints to the line of scrimmage. Hugger's going to keep it. Fall in behind that center and guard. Oh, he tried to spin out. It looked like Pascagoula.
Healy, Leverett, and Battles on the tackle for Pascagoula, but not before he pick up 2.
So 3rd and a long 4 for East Central. Ball sitting at the 8-yard line. 38 seconds to go and counting in the quarter.
This would be huge if Pascagoula could come up with a stop here.
Hugger gives to Eli behind the right tackle. He's going to break 2 tackles and fall just short of the goal line, but certainly pick up another Hornet first down.
8-yard rush down to the 1-yard line brings up first down and goal for the Hornets.
11 seconds left in this first quarter. It looks like they're going to let it run out.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So we'll take a commercial break here. Be right back right after this.
Do you owe the IRS and back taxes? Are you receiving notices from the IRS or state tax agency threatening to seize your assets? If so, you must act now. With our tax relief program, we will review your case and start the negotiation process with the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt and get you the settlement you deserve. Call now to get your free consultation. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Taxes and Time, a local tax company you can trust with your tax issues.
For nearly 25 years, Kirk Harbin Construction has been building, remodeling, and roofing here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Whether it's commercial or residential, Kirk Harbin Construction has got you covered. Kirk Harbin Construction stands by their quality of work and the honesty, integrity, and professionalism they practice on a daily basis. Need a new roof? Kirk Harbor Construction can handle any roofing job and backs their work with up to a 3-year warranty. So the next time you need any type of construction, choose the locally owned name that has been trusted for decades. Choose Kirk Harbor Construction.
Getting ready to start this second quarter, East Central on the Pascagoula 1-yard line.
Hugger going to keep it and carry it across the end line there for another Hornet touchdown. So Hugger's our holder. Tyler Ferris will come out and do the kicking duties. 21 Ferris puts it up and through, and that'll be good. East Central 29, Pascagoula unable to answer to the onslaught of the Hornet offense here, 29-6.
Nick, I'll tell you, coming into this game, I thought Pascagoula was going to have their hands full with East Central all week long. I've known it. Were we going to be able to keep up with them? I never thought that we would be starting the first quarter, or ending the first quarter down 29, or starting the second quarter down 29-6. This is a bitter pill to swallow right now, but this game's still got plenty of time. Pascagoula's got plenty of time to make something happen, but it starts with first downs. You've got to get the offense on the field, and you've got to keep the ball for a while. Put it in the end zone.
That's right. Yeah. I have to wonder. I know Barnes is a big part of that offense. You got to wonder. The kids know that. They know he's a big contributor. So, you got guys that are trying to fill in and find their way, and it doesn't help that they're sitting there looking at a 29-6 game right now. So
well, this is gut time. You got to. We're going to see what we're made out of. This is for second place in the district. We're either going to come back or we're not. Evans on the carry for our reception for Pascagoula, and tell you what, he's going to be brought down about the 45-yard line.
Caden Fan on the tackle over there.
I'm going to tell you what. You can say what you want. Anybody out there listening can say what they want. I know Robbie was a good athlete. I know he was. And I know Tasha was probably a good athlete. But Miss Nona is where these boys get this athletic ability.
I'll agree.
And they can say what they want, but that's a fact.
Yeah, I'll agree.
So Pascagoula getting their last-minute instructions before that offense goes on the field. Got to stay ahead of the chains, and that's something we just have not done tonight.
Well, and you mentioned it a while ago. The Hornet offense has just stayed on the field. So if you don't have the ball, it's hard to score, Harold.
Absolutely. Johnson in motion, going to be handoff right up the middle. It's to Stewart. I think everybody saw that coming.
There's fairly nice play. Sophomore linebacker, number 9, sniffed that out pretty early.
That defensive front for East Central's pretty good bunch there. So Pascagoula finds itself in a second and long situation.
That was pretty interesting. I don't know if folks watching on TV could kind of saw what happened there. Pascagoula had 3 receivers wide. East Central really only had 2 guys covering those 3 through a bubble route, and Tyrell Ford came from the middle of the field and made a pretty good tackle.
TJ was the receiver on that play, but it's still going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
Looks like East Central going to call a timeout, yeah.
East Central calls timeout. We'll take a timeout also.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home. Your home.
My home.
Home.
I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Singing River Federal Credit Union, a proud sponsor of Hornet football.
He's going to zig, he's going to zag. First down, he's got a lane if he can just – oh, man, I tell you, he's tripped over the blade of grass down there. He made that cut. His feet come out from under him, and that had pay dirt written all over it.
As I say, the sniper got him there. That was a nice piece of running. He simply had a blitz up the middle. He outran the blitz. Did we got a flag?
We got a flag on the play.
I see it over there on the top side of the logo. Holding. Boy, that'll deflate your momentum swing right there.
That is 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Third and 12 for Pascagoula. Got deuces to the top, deuces to the bottom of the screen. Stewart in the backfield with Parnell. Parnell thought he was going to call for the ball, but he did not.
These are situations right here. Coach Hudson, our defense coordinator, this young linebacking core, he's going to pin their ears back. He's got them coming. Yeah.
Parnell rolling to his left, looking downfield, hits Johnson. Johnson with some room. Tell you what, one guy to beat. Touchdown, Pascagoula. Just what the doctor ordered to keep this game from getting out of control.
Very athletic play.
Johnson, all the athletic ability in the world, just had some trouble catching the ball this year. Not a lot, but at times.
Well, he certainly, when he caught that one, he knew what to do with it once he got in his possession.
We'll see if they going to go for the 2-point conversion or if we're going to try to kick the field goal. Looks like we are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Stewart will be in the backfield along with Leverett. Parnell under center. Stewart going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, brought down immediately, so it'll be no good.
I believe Hollis Porter in on that tackle, sophomore, number 11.
So Pascagoula trailing East Central 29-12, 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in this half of football, but the positive is Pascagoula was able to score.
Well, they've shown the ability that they can do that. You just look. I've mentioned it earlier, and I really believe you got to wonder how much they're really missing. Is it key one?
No, it actually it's. Oh, I'm sorry. I've totally lost. Yeah, Kayvon Barnes. Man, yes. I had my sheet slipped over to the East Central side, and I'm looking for the name.
Well, he's such a big part of that offense. You can't lose somebody that's that critical in your offense and just kind of – I mean, you have to be a really exceptional team.
He's our bruiser runner. You know, if we felt like if he was in there running, the threat would be a little bit more up the middle, especially against this East Central offense, our defense. They've got such a good defense, and they're not just big, man. They're fast. Caden kicking for Pascagoula.
It's going to be back to Walls. He's going to field it, come across the 20, break a tackle, be brought down pretty viciously there by a Panther.
Number 26 for Pascagoula going to be Devontae Clark.
So East Central will look to answer on what was a pretty quick score by that Pascagoula offensive unit as they come out and take possession of the ball at their own 38-yard line.
Definitely got to stop. We've got to have a stop. We didn't have one in the first quarter. We've got to put together a couple of stops here.
So Hugger's going to give to Eli Smith. He's going to go around the right end, follow behind that right side of the offensive line of Gavin Trachasset and pick up about 6.5, 7 yards on first down.
Elijah Juan Harris and Ely on the tackle for Pascagoula. You got me calling Eli Smith. But, yeah, Ely on the tackle for Pascagoula. It's going to be second and about 4.
Yeah. So Bart Morse comes to the near sideline, 2nd and 4 from East Central's 45. Hugger keeps it himself, able to keep his feet, come across the sticks, and going to pick up a first down just shy of midfield. 8:54 to go to half, 29-12. Hornets lead the Panthers.
38, Jesse Smith checks in for Pascagoula on the defensive side of the ball.
So it feels like Coach Collins is sort of being methodical here. It doesn't feel like he's rushing. He don't want to let Pascagoula get the ball back and get any kind of momentum going. Hugger under center, going to give to Andrew Marble on the end around. Sophomore picks up about 7.5.
I have watched that play, and I tell you what, Marble, he just sneaks in there. You don't expect it. He just sort of sneaks in there.
Yeah, he's a big kid. Again, he's another sophomore that's contributed mightily here on the offensive team for East Central.
What I can tell you is that East Central finds themselves most of the time in second and short situations, and that's a good thing if you're on the offensive side of the ball. So
it is what makes this offense possible. Where we run into trouble is when we have those encroachment penalties or holding, and then you're creating a 2nd and 14. That's not sustainable. So after a quarterback sneak by Hugger, we've got a 3rd and short. Ball rest just inside the 45-yard line of Pascagoula. Hugger takes the snap, gives to Eli behind the left tackle. Hit pretty early. I'm not sure. The far line judge has got him at the 40. I don't know that he got that far, but I don't know that he needed to. Got across the end line there. Going to pick up another first down for East Central.
Yep, move the chain. So Pascagoula's defense got to put something together. I tell you, they've got to get a couple of stops here. We can't match East. We can't go score for score. We have to hold them and score again, hold them and score again. And so far that's not been the situation.
So Fantz check back into the game. He's going to go to the far sideline. Marble, Walls, and Smith. Marble goes in motion. Pascagoula's going to jump off sides.
It's going to be East Central offside. I thought it was Pascagoula too.
I guess we must have moved and drawn him then. I was watching who was going in motion, trying to figure out what we were fixing to do. Somebody got excited on that other side over there.
Bowie checks in for Pascagoula on the far side of the field, number 33. So he'll be matched up with Fant.
So 1st and 15 for the Hornet offense. Give underneath the Sam Wall, going to be hit really quick. There's your answer there, Harold, for that.
That was
Panther
huge.
Defense.
That was huge. Quentin Johnson on the tackle for Pascagoula.
Burn about 2 minutes in this drive, 6.5 minutes to go to halftime. 2nd and 15. Kind of wonder if we don't air it out here.
And they usually do when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
So they'll sneak that tight end out.
Hugger's going to roll right, looks right, throws right, overthrows a wide open Tristan Lambert.
Pascagoula, plenty of defenders in the area, but he overthrows the ball. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for East Central. defensive backs talking. You know, a lot of them in the area, but seemed to be some confusion still on who was supposed to have who.
That's right. Well, and I'm going to tell you, Tristan's a big kid. He's 6'3", 6'4", so
is that the one they call Bird?
No, that's Caden. I believe that's Caden.
We got to take a break. Be right back right after this.
Hey, I'm Courtney Anderson.
And I'm Todd Trenchard with the Baker McCarty Foundation, wishing the Pascagoula Panthers the best year ever.
Go Panthers!
Broke the camera. Seriously, folks, the Baker McCarty Foundation has had a long-standing relationship with the Pascagoula-Gaucher School District. We believe in our leaders of tomorrow and know that because of your generous contributions, we are making a difference.
Thank you, Baker McCarty!
Won't you join our winning team?
Tired of looking from store to store for furniture that matches the rest of your decor just to settle for something close? At Willis Furniture, along with the fine quality of their furniture, you can choose to have it custom made in a choice of many different fabrics or leather. Willis offers quality furniture to fit anyone's budget, along with 12 months same as cash and free local deliveries. Stop by Willis Furniture today and bring home the furniture that matches you. Willis Furniture, where quality is still affordable.
And we're back. East Central on the march. Tell you what, he was open. Duggar just kind of overthrew him.
Yeah, two forced throws or forced errors there for Deuce. That's been uncharacteristic. This game, he's had several big throws, but certainly Fant would have been able to make a play. Don't know that we pick up first down there. Certainly going to punt here, looking at a 4th and 15.
Tell you what, I did make the comment that Nona was worthy athletic ability. Did I say that already?
You did.
I just want to make sure that it's out there. Back deep for Pascagoula is going to be Sanford. He's going to fair catch it. Well,
we got a
signal for the fair catch.
Big
what a
bounce.
So Pascagoula will take over deep in their own territory, about the 3-yard line. So they'll have 97 to go.
Well, you asked for a stop. You got it.
We got it, but East Central, if you had to have a stop, they pinned us back about as good as you could pin us back.
You know, I'll tell you, Tyrell Ford, the guy that just punted that, he's also doubled as our free safety. Man, he has delivered for our team several times this year.
He doesn't get much work, though.
Yeah. he comes up out of that position. He's a big kid for a sophomore, man. He is a football player.
So Pascagoula's offense looks like they're going to spread it out. So it's going to be Stewart in the backfield with Parnell. Going to have trips to the bottom of your screen, Grubbs to the top. Tell you, you've got the 3 receivers over here, 2 defenders. Pascagoula trying to throw deep. Oh, almost. I tell you, Grubbs, I called Grubbs to the other side of the field, but he was on this side up, just not able to come down with it.
Yes, Rossi Smith on the coverage there for East Central. I thought he was going to come down because Rossi didn't even see the ball thrown. He was kind of had his back to the quarterback, had good pressure. I believe that was Hollis Porter in the quarterback's face. Came on a blitz.
Parnell going to take the ball straight up the middle, and let's see if he can find that lane, and he does. One block, and it looks like he might go the distance. One guy's catching him. Wow, it's going to bring him down about the 30 or the 28-yard line.
Going to be brought down by Lane Hollis, not before he picks up about 65, 70 yards, Harold.
Hey, we'll take it.
We had a couple guys in position to make a tackle, made a very athletic play, made a couple guys miss there, and it was off to the races.
Lane faster than I thought he was.
Well, he had a pretty good angle coming across there.
Yeah, he did have a good angle. I've got you talking here, and I got my camera guy in my other ear, so excuse me if I seem distracted. Stewart lined up to Parnell's left. Going to be handoff up the middle. He's going to bring the ball to about the 16-yard line, depending on the spot. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in this half of football.
Where that was a pretty good play call by Pascagoula. We had a blitz coming up the middle, ran right past the ball carrier, and able to pick up 7 yards there on first down. .420 to go to half.
.12 seconds left on the play clock, counting. Parnell calls for the ball. Little pitch to Stewart. Stewart zigging, and he's zagging. Going to be brought to about the 13-yard line, again, depending on the spot.
Brought down by a swarm of Hornets. No doubt East Central going for the strip there. Several trying to pull the ball out.
It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Pascagoula. Need a good up-front push by that Pascagoula offensive line. Guarantee you, y'all going to be sending your linebackers.
Yeah, we've blitzed on the last 3 or 4 plays. Here they come again. Oh, Dunsford.
That's going to pick up the first down for Pascagoula, but I wish he would have been able to come this way.
Yeah.
You know, get to this right side of the field.
Dunsford come through untouched, but the lead blocker there picked him up beautifully just as the play was designed, and he's able to pick up a first down. So Pascagoula getting a little traction here late in the second quarter. 3 minutes to go.
You just got to finish the drive, Nick. That's it. We just got to finish the drive.
Of course, East Central's looking to make a turnover or a forced error on Pascagoula's part.
Stewart in motion.
Oh!
In and out of TJ's hands across the middle. He was wide open, just didn't bring it in.
I got to tell you, Harold, that's a great play call. Pascagoula offensive coordinator sees that aggressive linebacking core East Central has. They're coming every single play.
They are. Hey, I tell you what, they are dynamite tonight. He
called that
all over the field.
little hot route behind them. Parnell threw it right on the money. You can't draw it up any better than that.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Definitely need to put the ball in the end zone before the half's over with. Remember, Pascagoula will get the ball to start the second half. This time Johnson in motion. Again, up the middle.
One thing that happens when you get down here on this end of the field, Harold, there's a flag.
Flag comes out. Pascagoula's clapping, so not sure.
It was a late flag, and maybe we piled on late.
I didn't see a pile on. Maybe a
looked
face
up
mask.
I looked at the scoreboard, so I didn't see.
We'll see what they.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
So that's certainly not something that you can afford to give here in this situation, especially after that play. But it makes it easier now where Pascagoula is kind of been able to spread the field out because the field was there's so much area to cover. Now we're down on the 10-yard line, so there's not as much area to worry about behind you. The field got shorter.
Parnell looking for Johnson. He's able to get him.
What a move.
I tell you what, I thought he was going to dive into the end zone, but didn't happen. He's going to bring the ball to about the 1-yard line. Johnson, when he has the ball, he's about as dynamic as anybody you want to see. And really thought he was going to get in the end zone. Man, my heart skipped a beat, and I can't afford that.
One thing that seems to me, the quicker that Pascagoula can get the ball out, the better. Sometimes they're running plays that's taking a little bit longer. You saw the hot route a while ago, getting it out quick. East Central's got so much pressure coming, they got to get the ball out, and they did right there and almost scored.
So Parnell's going to try to get in the end zone. He's going to be hit hard.
Play by Hollis Porter out of his linebacker position. He has been a huge, huge part of this Hornet defense this year.
Credit Parnell for holding on to the ball. He was hit hard.
Hollis is a big kid. Hollis, all of our linebackers, they're 6 feet, nearly 200 pounds. They're big guys. Minute 30.
Bring up 2nd and 2, 3. Looks like 2. Leverett in that fullback position for Pascagoula. Stewart behind him in that I formation. Stewart over the end. Touchdown, Pascagoula. Over and in. Needed that.
Just kind of get the feeling they're starting to find their identity maybe since they don't have their starting. You guys don't have your starting tailback. Leverett, you said, is 25.
That's going to be Stewart's 25. Leverett was 35.
Right.
So Pascagoula going for 2.
Got some confusion going on over here on the Pascagoula side. There we go.
Well, we got timeout. Call timeout and talk about it. There you go. And that's exactly what they're going to do, call timeout. We'll take a short break, be right back.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. For more than 120 years, Merchants and Marine Bank has helped Gulf Coast individuals and businesses achieve their financial goals. As your community bank, we strongly believe in supporting the customers and the communities that support us.
Hi, my name's Lewis Sims. I'm the head coach of the Pascagoula Panthers. Our team brings their best every time they take the field, just like the banking team at Merchants and Marine Bank. Visit MNMBank.com to find the banking solutions you need right here at home. Remember, FDIC.
As the leaves fall, so do our prices. Hurry to Taylor Furniture for our fall clearance event. Save up to 50% off with 18 months no-interest financing. Get big savings on top mattress brands like Sealy, Beauty Rest, and Sierra Sleep with free delivery and removal. How about a great deal on our most popular living room sets? Get 2 recliners for one low price or save big on our most popular bedroom sets. These savings won't last long, but they could be yours and only at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
Pascagoula getting ready to set up for the 2-point conversion. Looks like we thought they were going to set up for the swinging gate, but not the case.
I think they want to try 14 out here. He's going to run a slant. No, he kept it.
That's going to be Johnson.
That's a hold right there.
That looks like I thought it was going to be a face mask, but
it may have been.
Didn't get called.
Fairly got tackled out here.
So Pascagoula still trailing the East Central Hornets 29-18. Making it a little more interesting ball game.
I've seen enough of Pascagoula to know that would not continue. You can't, again, I've said it a couple times now, you can't lose your mainstay on your offensive unit and then just kind of continue on like nothing happened. But they're getting some confidence from other guys that may not rely on typically are starting to figure out, hey, it's my turn. And so got a ball game here.
Oh, yeah, we got one, and I like that. Let me throw another shout-out real quick to Rusty and Marcia Hodges. If you remember a couple of years ago, Michael Hodges played for y'all.
Yeah.
And his older brother, his younger brother, Brandon Hodges, is playing for y'all now. Now, that's my first cousin, is Rusty, and he's another one that you just – Brandon's got his mother's athletic ability because poor Rusty didn't have any.
You go have the Fants and the Hodges on you.
Hey, I got big shoulders. I can handle it. Caden kicking for Pascagoula. Is that Duger they've got?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I don't know.
Hugger's back to return.
I said Hugger. I meant to say Deuce. And
he got a block. He got another. That's a hold we got away with right there.
No, you didn't get a hold away with it. Gula. Is that Duger they've got?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I don't know.
Hugger's back to return.
I said Hugger. I meant to say Deuce. And
he got a block. He got another. That's a hold we got away with right there.
No, you didn't get a hold away with it.
I
haven't seen it, and I've watched a few of y'all's games. I haven't seen it.
And honestly, he came up limping, so seemed like he's okay, but he was hobbling a little bit when he got off the ground. 59
I guess you saw something I didn't. You talking about Deuce?
Yeah. When he got up, he was kind of trotting, maybe ankle or something. But
we definitely don't want to see that. I'm a firm believer. If when you play football, you want to beat whoever you're beating at their best.
That's right.
If you can beat them,
Well, he's in the game. I don't know. I may have missed that, but that's the first time I've seen him back there this year.
So look for East Central. If they've got some razzle-dazzle, they fixing to come with it because they're going to want to put a score on the board before they go in. Watch Fant on the far. He's going to be lined up in – it's going to be tight, but he's going to be the receiver at the other side of the line.
Give the marble around the right side.
Elijah Juan Harris and Leverett on the tackle for Pascagoula. Tell you what, Elijah Juan read that perfect.
It did. I think that's a trap, and whoever was supposed to be the trap man, we may have missed him because that where that hole normally is wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
It caused Andrew to kind of bounce his run out, and that's not where that run's designed to go. 28 seconds to go to halftime. Going to give back underneath to Eli. Going to pick up about 3 or 4 there.
If he slips, I'd like to give
and Lewis is going to call a timeout. 17 seconds to go. Got a third and 5. I think PA announcer said second, but I believe this is third. And 4.
I'm trying to. How many timeouts we have left? We have 2 more. No, we have now we have one more.
So you got one more because he burned one a while ago, and a 2-point conversion.
You can't never look at the scoreboard or the scoreboard here because it's always off.
Well, so this is an interesting situation how this plays out here. 17 seconds to go. East Central's got a third and short. Pascagoula's got 1 timeout left to go. So if you don't convert, Lewis will call a timeout, force him to punt. You don't, I would do it. Make him snap it over his head, any kind of thing.
Anything can happen.
The way this game's going. So good, smart heads-up play by the Pascagoula coaching staff here. Certainly Coach Collins wants to pick up a first down here. I'll be honest, I don't see us doing anything spectacular, maybe a quarterback sneak or go back to marble.
I'd like to see him throw the ball and maybe we can get an interception, but who knows? It might burn us too. It might hurt us.
I'd be shocked.
And I'll tell you this too. Like I said, I've watched Fant numerous times. He's a lot faster than he looks.
Absolutely.
On camera.
Well, his legs are really long. So, there's Eli. He's gonna scoot across the first down marker. I joked with him. He ran a 71-yard touchdown in Picayune on a reverse.
Right.
And I joked with him. I was like, man, I've been hearing how fast you was, and I was waiting on you to get around the corner. And when he did, it was off to the races in. He just pulled away from everybody.
Well, that's the athletic ability I was talking about.
That's
earlier,
right.
But first half's going to come to a conclusion. East Central leading Pascagoula 29-18. Nick, what's your thoughts of the first half?
I would have, if you would have told me you'd bet me a cheeseburger, it'd be 29-18 or what, 40 points nearly scored in the first half. I'd have said that there's no way. Or if it was, I would have thought Pascagoula would have been running away with it. But I've been excited about the game. It's going to look like we're going to have a competitive second half.
I tell you, going into the locker rooms right now, Lewis Sims was a master of halftime adjustments. And I can tell you this, too. We've played Coach Collins, whether he won one school or another, enough to know that he's the same. He's going to make the adjustments. They're going to come back out here. Pascagoula's got to come out crisp, but they can't come out and slowly get started. They've got to get started, and they have to maintain that through the second half. We've got to come up with some big defensive stops.
Well, one thing you said to start the broadcast off is East Central is going to play four quarters of football, and they do. Now, they may make me look like a liar tonight, but typically they're going to give you 4 solid quarters. It may not be as spectacular the second half it is the first, but they're going to be gritty, and that's just sort of that something that's been instilled in these kids,
Well, let me say this real quick to all my East Central buddies that I work with. This game's not over. We got 2 more quarters of football But for right now, we're going to take a break. We're going to catch our breath, get something to drink.
Sounds good.
Maybe a hot dog or something. We'll be back with that second half kickoff right after this.
As a leader in mortgage lending, First Federal cares about our community, and we'll always have your best interest in mind.
We are committed to the health and safety of our customers and employees.
Providing you the financial services you need is always a priority.
For 65 years, First Federal has overcome economic challenges and natural disasters.
And we're not going anywhere. We're here for you.
We are committed to taking care of our customers and employees because you're always first with us.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialists. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
At Mom and Pop Quick Stop on Telephone Road, they bring you everything at affordable prices. With competitive prices on drinks, candy, and other refreshments, Mom and Pop Quick Stop has everything you could want. Not only is this your destination for refreshments, but they also have boat and storage space available. A certified Penske truck rental facility, Mom and Pop Quick Stop is family owned and locally operated. For a quick stop for refreshments, phone accessories, and any other convenience item, visit Mom and Pop Quick Stop, 4820 Telephone Road in Pascagoula. Open 7 days a week.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering offers a wide variety of top name brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Emser Tile, and many more. They also specialize in custom showers. Stop by today and browse through their showroom. And don't forget to ask about their 12 months at no interest for up to $6,500. Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, 1002 Telephone Road in Pascagoula.
For all your flooring needs, please give us a call at 218-1667.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, meeting all your flooring needs and expectations since 1990.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life.
I'm attorney Lee Turner with the Turner Law Group. If you are a loved one or thinking about applying for Social Security disability, give me a call. I can handle your case from start to finish so you can focus on your health. Let me put my local experience to work for you. You need an attorney who works where you live. So if you're applying for Social Security disability or if your claim has been denied, give me a call at 601-394-5008 or visit me online at www.msdisabilitylawyer.com.
Traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity differently. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
we all think about it the same way.
because our co-op is power.
Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
Safety.
technology. We trust the co-op.
They're our neighbors.
Our friends.
Our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
Do you owe the IRS and back taxes? Are you receiving notices from the IRS or state tax agency threatening to seize your assets? If so, you must act now. With our tax relief program, we will review your case and start the negotiation process with the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt and get you the settlement you deserve. Call now to get your free consultation. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Taxes and Time, a local tax company you can trust with your tax issues.
For nearly 25 years, Kirk Harbin Construction has been building, remodeling, and roofing here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Whether it's commercial or residential, Kirk Harbin Construction has got you covered. Kirk Harbin Construction stands by their quality of work and the honesty, integrity, and professionalism they practice on a daily basis. Need a new roof? Kirk Harbin Construction can handle any roofing job and backs their work with up to a 3-year warranty. So the next time you need any type of construction, choose a locally owned name that has been trusted for decades. Choose Kirk Harbin Construction.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home.
Your home.
My home.
Home.
I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
Here's a scenario. Work has sent you cross country. You drive 2,000 miles, eat something that resembles food, and seal the deal with a room full of strangers. Now you have a big old check, which means you hold in your hands the future of your company. But wait, you have the Singing River Federal app, which means you and thousands of others like you can bank wherever you are. So no more worries, except for whatever you ate. Singing River Federal, the better way to bank, wherever you are.
Hey, I'm Courtney Anderson.
And I'm Todd Trenchard with the Baker McCarty Foundation, wishing the Pascagoula Panthers the best year ever.
Go Panthers!
Drop the camera. Seriously, folks, the Baker McCarty Foundation has had a long-standing relationship with the Pascagoula-Gaucher School District. We believe in our leaders of tomorrow and know that because of your generous contributions, we are making a difference.
Thank you, Baker McCarty.
Won't you join our winning team?
Tired of looking from store to store for furniture that matches the rest of your decor just to settle for something close? At Willis Furniture, along with the fine quality of their furniture, you can choose to have it custom made in a choice of many different fabrics or leather. Willis offers quality furniture to fit anyone's budget, along with 12 months same as cash and free local deliveries. Stop by Willis Furniture today and bring home the furniture that matches you. Willis Furniture, where quality is still affordable.
Hi, I'm Stacy Enlow. For more than 120 years, Merchants and Marine Bank has helped Gulf Coast individuals and businesses achieve their financial goals. As your community bank, we strongly believe in supporting the customers and the communities that support us.
Hi, my name's Lewis Sims. I'm the head coach of the Pascagoula Panthers. Our team brings their best every time they take the field, just like the banking team at Merchants and Marine Bank. Visit MNMBank.com to find the banking solutions you need right here at home. Remember, FDIC.
As the leaves fall, so do our prices. Hurry to Taylor Furniture for our fall clearance event. Save up to 50% off with 18 months no-interest financing. Get big savings on top mattress brands like Sealy, Beauty Rest, and Sierra Sleep with free delivery and removal. How about a great deal on our most popular living room sets? Get 2 recliners for one low price or save big on our most popular bedroom sets. These savings won't last long, but they could be yours and only at Taylor Furniture in Moss Point.
As a leader in mortgage lending, First Federal cares about our community, and we'll always have your best interest in mind.
We are committed to the health and safety of our customers and employees.
Providing you the financial services you need is always a priority.
For 65 years, First Federal has overcome economic challenges and natural disasters.
And we're not going anywhere. We're here for you.
We are committed to taking care of our customers and employees because you're always first with us.
Fletcher Construction Company has established itself as one of the leading commercial and industrial contractors on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. The superior quality of their construction has met and exceeded customers' expectations for decades. Having successfully completed projects ranging in size from thousands to millions of dollars, Fletcher has the experience to complete any size project on schedule and within budget. Fletcher Construction Company, 3311 Shortcut Road in Pascagoula, a proud sponsor of Panther football on WGUD.
All over the region, people who are passionate about life love Bienville Orthopedic Specialists. We will get you back in the game, back on the water, back spending time with your family, and back to your life. Bienville Orthopedics is the largest and most experienced physician-owned orthopedic surgery practice in Mississippi, bringing cutting-edge surgery and healthcare to the coast, including outpatient total joint replacements. Whether you want to compete at the top of your game or play with your grandkids, Bienville Orthopedics is the one to trust. We love what we do, and we'll get you back to the life you love too.
At Mom and Pop Quick Stop on Telephone Road, they bring you everything at affordable prices. With competitive prices on drinks, candy, and other refreshments, Mom and Pop Quick Stop has everything you could want. Not only is this your destination for refreshments, but they also have boat and storage space available. A certified Penske truck rental facility, Mom and Pop Quick Stop is family owned and locally operated. For a quick stop for refreshments, phone accessories, and any other convenience item, visit Mom and Pop Quick Stop, 4820 Telephone Road in Pascagoula. Open 7 days a week.
Do you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life.
I'm attorney Lee Turner with the Turner Law Group. If you are a loved one or thinking about applying for Social Security disability, give me a call. I can handle your case from start to finish so you can focus on your health. Let me put my local experience to work for you. You need an attorney who works where you live. So if you're applying for Social Security disability or if your claim has been denied, give me a call at 601-394-5008 or visit me online at www.msdisabilitylawyer.com.
And we're back, getting ready to kick off this second half of football here in Pascagoula. If you hadn't been with us for the first half, you've got the East Central Hornets, Pascagoula Panthers. East Central put the thump daddy down on Pascagoula that first quarter, especially score at 29-18. So Pascagoula's got some catch up to do, but have shown that they can do it. Just have to consistently do it.
Certainly a different looking, how do I say it? A lot better execution late in the first half than we saw in early in the first half. And I said to begin with, they're down, they're starting tailback, but they've had two guys step up and contribute considerably again later in the second quarter. So we got a ball game here. So we were talking about this off camera too. I'm looking for East Central to do some type of pooch kick or a maybe onside or something just to. Yeah, that pooch right there.
Thompson. That's good. Actually, that's not Thompson. That's
got a flag.
I was looking at the flag. That was Johnson on the return. We're talking about this off
here
camera
last
too. I'm
week.
looking for East Central
that was a difference in the game in Gaucher. I don't know if you saw the last play.
I watched the whole game. Maybe onside or something.
The young man for Gaucher let the ball just fall on the ground.
Yeah, that pooch right there.
And
Thompson.
Lane Hollis, the one that got the onside kick.
Good. Actually, that's not Thompson.
He jumped on it the other night, and that sealed the deal.
Well, let me say this: y'all didn't have I was kind of bitter. We lost to Gaucher. I'm not gonna go into any more of that other than what I just said. But y'all didn't have a bigger fan that was not from East Central than what you had in me that night. I grinned ear to ear after y'all beat Gaucher. So Pascagoula starting on the 31-yard line. Parnell with the handoff up the middle. Stewart on the carry. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of Hornets there. Brayson Owenby, number 10, on the tackle. Man, Pascagoula's got Grubbs way out here on an island with Rossi Smith. That's interesting to see if they won't try that soon.
3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. That lone receiver, Thompson, to the top. Stewart in the backfield with Parnell. Got to get rid of the ball pretty quick. You can't hold on to the ball. Too much pressure coming from that East Central. Grubbs with the reception. Going to pick up a first down for Pascagoula. That's the way you got to do it right there. You got to move those chains. You can't find yourself in second and third and long situations.
Yeah, that East Central defense thrives on the quarterback holding the ball or a slow developing play because they do bring so much pressure. Right there, Parnell got the ball out quick and picked up a first down.
2 receivers to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. Again, Stewart in the backfield with Parnell. Parnell looking downfield to Grubbs. I thought Grubbs, but the intended receiver was Johnson. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, Smith in good position there, just not able to bring it in. Honestly, I guess that was
Johnson.
Johnson, yeah. Johnson knocked the ball out of his hand.
Good heads-up play by him. Me 2nd and 10. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Thompson to the top of your screen. Johnson comes up with the catch, but slips down. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
So looking, I would imagine Pascagoula is going to try to stretch the field right here. 3rd and 10 situation, 2 short little dump passes. That hot route across the middle was open a while ago. I would anticipate East Central's going to bring some pressure here.
I was thinking the same thing. And he's got a lane. If he could just Connor all in and out of his hands, just deflected by the defender. Tell you what, there was a lot of pressure. Of course, the ball wouldn't come in high.
a lot of athleticism there on 10 to even get back there. Not sure if he would have kept it if he could have ran 10.
I thought he should have kept it, but that's easy for me to say up here. I see everything. That's right.
Throwing back across his body. Ford was in position, knocked it down, and
Connor Young punting for Pascagoula.
Number 7, Lane Hollis, is going to be back to receive for the Hornets. They're dropping back for a return. Oh, Caden Smith got a hand on the punt there. But
let it roll.
A mighty nice Panther bounce.
So it'll be down to about the 14-yard line. So we'll see Pascagoula's defense definitely got to come out. We've got to have some early stops, Nick.
Yeah, and you know, East Central, as we said in the first half, they're going to look to ground the ball out. I would anticipate. Coach Collins also has been known to come out here and throw a go route right out of halftime. So he is sometimes hard to kind of peg on what he's going to call.
Yeah, he's definitely going to do exactly what you don't expect him to.
Being down pinned this far in our territory, I do look for us to come out running the ball, though, here. 1st and 10. Hugger gives to Eli Smith behind the left tackle. Greeno leading the way there, providing some needed blocking.
They're going to give him to about the 21.
Yeah, going to pick up about 7 on 1st down. Brings the ball out just beyond the Hornet 20-yard line.
And that's just the mainstay of y'all's offense, big 1st down plays. I mean,
it's
you
crucial.
find yourself, yeah.
It's crucial. When we don't have that, it's not a good result. Hugger goes back to Eli again. He's going to bounce it outside. He's going to be across the 30, 35 down to up to the 40-yard line.
Sanford on the tackle for Pascagoula. He got to that sideline, and all of our DBs had dropped back.
So that'll bring the ball up to the Hornet 40-yard line as Fant brings the play into Hugger. Bird Morris brings the play into Hugger, and he'll go to the far sideline. Hornet offensive unit rushes to the line of scrimmage, going to go back to Smith. Same play, other direction, bounces out. We got a flag on the play, probably going to be holding on the Hornets.
Definitely in the vicinity that you would normally see a holding call, and it's going to be holding.
That'll mark 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that'll rest the ball around the 33-yard line. Back us up to a 1st and 17. Fant checks in. So 2 plays in a row have gone to Eli. On a 1st and 17,
Fant looks excited at the top of the screen.
Yeah, and that's why 5 and out is going to be completed. And Cato put his head down and pick up about 7.5 yards on 1st down. So getting us back to near just beyond the original line of scrimmage for 2nd down. $7:50 to go, or $7:50 in the 3rd quarter. 29 Hornets, 18 Panthers, as the Hornet offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Marble, Walls, and Smith in the backfield. Hugger going to go back to Smith again. And not a lot there, yeah.
Leverett hit him immediately. Still going to pick up about 2 yards. Even when Eli falls, he falls forward. It's the most. He's a small guy.
Yeah, he's not overly big.
He plays big, a lot bigger than he is.
So Fant's going to come to the near sideline. I'm wondering if we don't see another out route over here. Yeah, that left tackle's going to move there.
So that's going to be a break for Pascagoula.
Going to mark him back 5 yards. So 3rd and 12 now after that false start penalty.
Brings up 3rd down and 12 for East Central.
Be really surprised not to see us go to the air here. Hugger's rolling right, looks right, throws right, complete to
Ball's on the ground.
Caden.
Did Pascagoula get on it? Pascagoula's
Ball
point.
popped out. And
Pascagoula ball. Leverett with the – he covered it up. Hey, sorry about that.
Who did you say got the fumble?
Leverett.
Leverett, okay. He's been a mainstay for that Pascagoula defense. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be Caden's first fumble of the season.
Y'all don't fumble much at all. I mean,
we have not had many times we've put the ball on the turf. No, we haven't.
And that's big for Pascagoula. All Pascagoula fans at home, tell you what, they're going to get on to me because I've been real tame and real complimentary to the to the opposing team, and I'm usually all Gula 100%. We needed that turnover. You've got to get that dead-gum East Central offense off the field. Parnell with a handoff. Oh, now he's going to keep it. He's still on his feet. Going to be run out about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Hollis had him wrapped up, able to get away, ran out of bounds by Owenby there on the far sideline.
Tell you what, he makes a good fake, and he'll pull it. And he is
very
surprised.
Good ball control right there because we did have a defensive tackle right there on the play, and with his ball fake, he was able to elude the tackler there.
6 minutes and 26 seconds left in this third quarter. Pascagoula still trailing 29-18, but we've got the ball on the 29-yard line of East Central. TJ in and out of his hands.
There's a quick one of the examples right there of getting the ball out. What happens? I mean, receivers got to hang on to the ball, but good job by Parnell to get the ball out of the pocket.
We got away with one right there because you can see Coach Sims in his ear. You just can't do that out there. So bring up 2nd and 10.
East Central got a blitz coming. Tackled by T.J. Dunsford, sophomore, number 18. He's been a big part of this Hornet defense.
About the 26-yard line. Something else happened.
I think we feel to get a sideline warning over there.
Did you see?
I didn't see what happened. I was looking at my spot sheet here, but I know the East Central fans were upset about something, and the flag came out.
Pascagoula backing up. I'm not sure.
Personal foul. I think something happened after the play. I was looking down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Pascagoula.
Again.
It must have been something on that side of the field because East Central folks were pretty excited over there about it. They weren't happy.
3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
So things heating up a little bit out on the field. Looks like the officials are calling them in, going to try to.
Yeah, there's no place for that out here. We've got to play good football. Now, I know it gets heated down there, but that's when you got to have your senior leadership has got to pull them to the side and say, hey, that's not going to happen.
Especially when you're in a ball game like this that any kind of gimme like that, you just can't have that.
So Pascagoula finds herself in about a 3rd and 20.
Coach Hudson's going to have the linebacker's ears pinned back coming. Yeah, here comes Owenby on the outside. He put it on, but good throw.
On the reception, and he might score if he can just get to that corner. Touchdown, Pascagoula. Nice pass, nice reception. Able to get up that sideline. Touchdown.
I got to say that Pascagoula's quarterback stood in there, and he took a hit like a grown man. Brayson Owenby come on a blitz off that left side and absolutely put a lick on him, but he stood in there and threw a strike to the young man that scored there. That's a great play by the Pascagoula quarterback.
Looks like we're going to go for a 2-point conversion. So definitely needed that. And still, there's a lot of slips between a cup and a lip, Nick. And East Central, the way they grind, you just can't let them score. To come back, you've got to have some situations just like that. So Pascagoula going for that 2-point conversion. Leverett in that backfield, he's going to be handed off, and he's not gonna go anywhere. That East Central defensive line is bad to the bone.
Yeah, but to to go back to your point, to get back in the game, Harold, for Pascagoula, you got to have plays like what happened with the turnover on the fumble a while ago, and there you go. Pascagoula capitalized on that long touchdown
a fumble
play.
means nothing Interception means nothing if you can't put the ball in the end zone.
That's right.
So for now, Pascagoula still trailing 29-24. Cameraman said we're going to keep it here, Nick.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So like Caden Chisholm be kicking off for Pascagoula.
So the East Central offensive unit going to come out on the field. Certainly the momentum has swung in the favor of Pascagoula. So Coach Collins is going to send that bunch out there with a determined mind to go in there and get 6 points. So I'll be anxious to see sort of how they respond here.
Everybody stay in their lanes. Wrap up, make the tackle.
It's going to be returned by Hollis. It's going to get out across the 30, up to near the 40-yard line.
Decent return. Pascagoula's going to bring him down about the 39-yard line.
I don't know that I've seen an East Central game have this many kickoff returns in a game. Everybody that we've played in, either they've pooch kicked or we have, and I actually have enjoyed that. It kind of makes me nervous, though.
It makes me nervous too. You know, I had a long conversation with Coach Sims a few years ago. I'm like, Coach, why are we pooch kicking so much? He said, Harold, think about it in these terms. The best athletes are in the back. And why would you put the ball in their hands?
That's right. Hooker's going to give it to Smith behind that left tackle and pick up about 6 yards. Man, East Central's got to be averaging about 6 or 7 yards on first down tonight. And honestly, that's the difference in the ball game to this point.
Yeah.
So East Central will look at a 2nd and 4 here at the Hornet 45-yard line. It goes to Sam Wall up the middle to the fullback.
What, them long arms.
One of the Pascagoula.
Elijah Juan Harris.
Mr. Harris got him not long after he got the ball there with a very short gain, if anything.
Also, Josh Battles in on that tackle for Pascagoula. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
It's a big third down here for the Hornets. Hooker's going to go back to Eli again. Pascagoula sniffed that out. They were waiting on it. Clearly a halftime adjustment was made by that Pascagoula defensive unit.
Jeffrey Rush on the tackle for Pascagoula.
The punt team came out like they were going to go out.
I see them going for it.
Coach Collins quickly sends Fant back into the game. Hornets going to go for it on their end of the field. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Tell you what, you better watch Fant.
Going to try to draw him off. No, he's going. Hugger rolls out to the right, throws it complete to Sam Wall. He's going to catch it, bring it across midfield down to the 40. Run out of bounds or tackled out of bounds.
They got the matchup they wanted. They got Smith on Ely for Pascagoula, and Ely just not able to keep up.
Great play call by Coach Collins. He never even batted an eye over there.
Tell you what, that's one thing I'll tell you about Coach Collins. He's gutsy. He is gutsy.
So first down for East Central, down inside the 40-yard line of Pascagoula. Hugger takes a snap, goes back to Eli behind the right tackle. Going to run downhill for about 4 yards.
Shinkowitz on the tackle for Pascagoula.
3:15 to go in the third quarter. East Central leads the homestanding Panthers 29-24. We have a ball game here, folks.
Rodriguez Davis, number 85, checks in on a defensive line for Pascagoula.
So Hornets come to the line of scrimmage looking at a 2nd and 6. You got Walls and Smith and Marble in the backfield. Hugger's going to give to Smith, running to the far sideline and tackled quickly.
Now I'm looking for a number. Was that Shinkowitz again on the tackle?
Couldn't get a number either.
It was either Shinkowitz or Leverett on the tackle. Bring up 3rd and 5.
So another 3rd and what I would call long for the Hornet offense. This time the ball on Pascagoula's side of the field. Walls and Fant check in as Reynolds checks out. Wall's in at the fullback position. Hugger's going to give back around to Eli. Bounces outside. He's going to go across the 30, across the 25, down to the 20, the 10, the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Huge gain by the sophomore Smith. He's got to be getting close to the century mark tonight.
Jeffrey Rush in on the tackle for Pascagoula, along with Bowie.
That's a huge run by the sophomore tailback as the clock hits the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. East Central looking to answer on what was a long touchdown pass by Pascagoula. 1st and 10, Marble in motion. Hugger's going to pitch out to Sam Wall. A lot of running room over there. Wall's going to bring it down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. We've got a flag on the play.
I'm not sure who had the pitch man, but nobody was with him.
Illegal shift on the Hornets. In this offense, with that motion going on, I think we have guards pulling. That's been something we've seen a lot of this year, Harold, is that illegal shift on the offense. So on what was a pretty big pickup on 1st down, going to cost us 5 yards. So looking at a 1st and 15, ball sitting on about the 19-yard line. Marble's in motion. Hugger rolls out, throws right, complete to Eli Smith.
Talking about that Eli Smith out of the backfield with the matchup with Ellie, that's just a mismatch from the beginning.
So with the little play action, is giving that linebacker just enough reason to pause and give Eli that step. And Hugger put it on the money. Ball complete to Eli, run out of bounds there. So 2nd and, what's that, 5?
Looks like to be 5. I like the way they hustle to the line of scrimmage.
Back to Smith, running north and south. Found a hole and able to get down to the 2. He's got really good vision. He's a really patient runner, and he gets better every game.
Fred Cook on the tackle for Pascagoula, along with Bowie.
1-yard line, 1st down and goal, East Central.
So 1st and goal, Eli, I don't know if he shook up or not. He humped over there, elbow, but nonetheless, he's ready to go. Hugger's under center, quarterback sneak. He's pushing and grinding. He's still on his feet, falls across the goal line. That's going to be a touchdown. East Central's answered. And Hugger scores, I believe, his 3rd touchdown of the evening.
Tell you what, he's definitely crossed that goal line a couple of times.
So the Hornets answer, and Hugger will come out to hold for Ferris. We got some movement there on the line of scrimmage.
Pascagoula jumps off sides.
Okay. Coach Collins.
You could see the players signaling to Coach Collins, go for 2, go for 2.
Going to line it up and do it again. Ferris waits to snap. There it is. The kick is up. It's good. And with that extra point, that'll give East Central a 36-24 lead over the homestanding Panthers.
We'll take a commercial break. Be right back with the kickoff after this.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering offers a wide variety of top name brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Emser Tile, and many more. They also specialize in custom showers. Stop by today and browse through their showroom. And don't forget to ask about their 12 months at no interest for up to $6,500. Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, 1002 Telephone Road in Pascagoula.
For all your flooring needs, please give us a call at 218-1667.
Terry Scott's Professional Floor Covering, meeting all your flooring needs and expectations since 1990.
Attorney Matthew Lott and his group of awesome paralegals get up every day with a dedication to solve your legal problems. Injuries and family matters are our specific areas of concentration. Results matter, and our track record shows it. We have also obtained numerous significant settlements and verdicts for our clients through our personal injury practice and obtained life-altering judgments for our clients in our divorce and child custody practice. Our offices are in Hurley and Pascagoula, and we have represented clients in almost every county in Mississippi. If you cannot come to us, we will come to you.
Just a quick, I guess a quick kick. Fair caught it on the, what was it, 37-yard line?
I think so, yeah. 39.
39-yard line. There we go.
So the Hornet offense comes out looking to stop this Pascagoula Panther, Hornet defense, excuse me, looks to stop the Pascagoula.
Trips to the top of your screen, lone receiver to the bottom, lone back there with Stewart. Parnell's going to keep it. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Be brought down by Caden Smith, defensive end.
All right, Panther fans, and East Central fans, get your 4 fingers in the air. We're going to be right back after the commercial break, kick off this 4th quarter.
Traffic got you down? Ever feel like friendly service is a thing of the past? Well, at H&H Chevron, our friendly staff is always happy to greet you with a smile and get you going fast. Let us take care of you. Since 1992, fast and friendly customer service, quality, and satisfaction have always been our #1 priority.
In our family, we all use electricity different. But when it comes to our Touchstone Energy Cooperative,
we all think about it the same way.
Because our co-op is power.
Sure, electricity turns the lights on.
But power is the information that we get from our co-op about efficiency,
safety,
technology. We trust the co-op.
They're our neighbors,
our friends, our home.
Tonight's game is made possible by Singing River Electric, a proud sponsor of Hornet football on WGUD.
Handoff up the middle. He bounces a little outside. He's going to pick up maybe 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Des Fairley on the tackle for East Central. Des had a pretty good game tonight. 3rd long situation, Harold. I imagine we'll bring some pressure. Parnell's responded. He's been poised in those times, so it's a big play here.
Trips to the bottom of your screen, lone receiver to the top. Parnell looking to that right or left side. He's going to go absolutely nowhere.
Big play by the Hornet defense. No surprise not to see Pascagoula air it out right there.
It's going to bring up 4th and about 5 for Pascagoula.
Wind's blowing to their back. 11 minutes to go.
Pascagoula going for it. Huge 4th down play for Pascagoula. Stewart in motion. Parnell, it's batted at the line of scrimmage. That's going to turn over on downs.
Huge play. Pascagoula, East Central sold out, brought the kitchen sink. I believe it was Raiden Williams able to get his hand up there and bat the ball down. Big play by that Hornet defensive unit. As Deuce Hugger looks to bring the offensive unit of the Hornets on the field, 36-24. Hornets lead, 10:50 to go here in Pascagoula on a October evening. So Marble, Walls, Smith check into the game. Hugger going to go to Smith around the left end. He's going to bounce outside, put his shoulder down, and pick up about 5 yards on 1st down.
Rush on the play brings up 2nd down and 5 for East Central.
No answer for this East Central offense tonight, just none at all. But we hadn't been able to keep the defense off the field either. So
East Central it has had a lot of success on first down, and that's the staple of this offense, the key to this offense. There we go again to Sam Wall underneath at the fullback position. Broke 2 tackles. He's out ahead and brought down. Not before he gets down inside in the red zone of Pascagoula and picks up another Hornet first down. You know, we were talking off line earlier in the week, Harold. One thing about, there's only a couple of offenses that sort of run this style of offense on the coast. And most everybody, I said this before on our listeners or viewers, most offenses are a spread offense, kind of spread out. When you play Central and sort of prepare for this, it's a meat grinder in there. I mean, it's just play after play. They're coming right at that in the belly of the beast, so to say.
Right, and the sad thing is it doesn't get easier for Pascagoula next week. We go in, we've got Picayune here, run similar offense, and they've had a lot of success also.
So our players are conditioned for that. So if you're not seeing it and not sort of preparing for it, and it's hard to prepare for it in 4 days. It is. But going back to what I said earlier, the key to our success is picking up those big gains on first down like we did right here, looking at a 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hugger's going to give back to Sam Wall, make a stutter step, bring the ball down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line, and another Hornet first down.
Move the chains for the Hornets. Be 1st and goal with the ball on the 7-yard line.
Collins slowly bringing the play in, trying to run as much clock as we can down. Reynolds and Smith, Marble in the backfield. Hugger gives to Smith, going to go in the 2-hole. It's quickly brought down by
Leverett on the tackle for Pascagoula.
Man, we have called his name several times. Coach Sims better get that fella a cheeseburger after the game. So the clock ticks to the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Birdmores brings the play in from the sideline.
Garrett Caldwell, number 65 for Pascagoula, checks in that nose guard position.
Be a quarterback sneak for Hugger. He's still on his feet. I think he's going to fall across the.
They're going to say he's down, but I'm like you. I thought it was a touchdown.
It may have been a lineman I was watching go across. Yeah, they're going to call him down at the half-yard line.
Slow to get up.
So that'll be a 3rd down. 3rd and the tip of the football from the goal line. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. I would imagine we'll see another quarterback sneak here. There we go, and I think that'll be Deuce. If I'm counting right, that'll be his 4th touchdown of the evening for the Hornets.
He has absolutely had probably the game of his career so far, huh?
Numbers-wise, probably. So he may have thrown for a few more yards a couple other games, but certainly tonight, high score with that 4th touchdown there to give East Central 42, Pascagoula 24 as Tyler Ferris comes out to kick it through the uprights.
How many times has that been tonight?
So I think almost every snap. And so one thing that is different, so on a typical play, quarterback's given a cadence, down set hut. I'm not sure what East Central's doing. I don't know that anybody's done this. Anybody we play with has jumped off as much as Pascagoula is, but typically it's a silent snap. So I think Pascagoula is just amped up trying to make a play. Lambert's going to snap it back, and he did it again. I don't know.
Caldwell
really
jumped off. That was Caldwell that time, so they'll bring him off.
And it looks like
East Central's going to go for 2.
We're going to send the offensive unit back out on the field. Marble's going to bring the play in, and the Hornets are going to go for 2 here.
Straight up the middle. It's worked all night.
So this is a different formation here. 3-back set, going to give to Marble, and He's going to get across for the two-point conversion. 44.
43.
Okay. 43. We were looking at the score.
No, they done changed it again. 44. I thought it was when you said 44. I looked and it said 43.
All right, so 44-24. Hornets ahead. 7:11 to go in the fourth quarter. We do want to thank our sponsors from Pascagoula and Hurley for making this happen and allowing Harold and myself on our respective broadcasts to bring this to folks every Friday night. It's always a good time, and especially this evening with you, Harold.
Well, let me say this. We kind of talked about it off air. This is a unique situation for us to come on. I mean, you're 100% East Central. I'm 110% Pascagoula. Win, lose, or draw. I want to do it in the Pascagoula uniform. Here's the thing, though. When you, it's hard enough whenever you get up here and you're with a new guy, period. But when you're with the new guy that's opposing team, it's different.
Yeah,
but I've had a blast tonight. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, I've had a good time tonight. And I look forward to, if this game ends the way it is right now, coming to y'all stadium next year and doing the same thing.
Be glad to have you. But it's not over.
No, it's not over.
I look for Pascagoula to respond here. Nice play by that young man on the hands. Well, it wasn't a handstand. It's a chess game here almost on these special teams. It really is.
Connor Young recovered it. It's going to be brought down about the 44-yard line. So Pascagoula, we put ourselves in a situation. We need to score. We need to score quick.
Well, the good thing for y'all, Harold, is when you've scored, it's been basically one or two plays, and it can happen in a hurry.
It can happen in a hurry, but it ain't happening frequent enough.
It's going to give up the middle.
Up the middle.
Nice piece of running.
Pick up about 8 yards on the carry. Stewart, was that Jermaine Patterson?
You got two Hornets down on that play. Raiden Williams and Dunsford both.
You could hear it from up here. There was some popping going on.
He ran that ball with authority.
So Patterson snuck in on me. I thought it was Stewart.
So Dunsford and Williams are going to get themselves checked out by Bubby over on the other sideline.
They both look to be okay, just shooken up a little bit.
Number 83, Sean Lusk, is checked in for Williams. And
Patterson in the backfield with nice play. What a catch. Able to stay on his feet. Going to be touchdown Pascagoula. No flags on the play.
As I said, they have the ability to score at the drop of a hat, and there's the example.
Definitely needed that. If the game was starting to get away from us, I'm not sure we haven't tried, got the ball outside like that, or, we've run the ball up the middle. It hadn't worked.
Well, I've said earlier, and I'll say again, the quicker Parnell can get the ball out of his hands, the better things happen for Pascagoula. And there it is again. Quick three-step drop, got it out to his receiver and let him make a play, and boy, did he.
So Pascagoula looking to seem to be some confusion. Going for the two-point conversion, but
I think Coach wanted it sit on the far sideline, so setting up something maybe for
Stewart in the backfield with Parnell. Trip to the bottom of your screen.
Jump pass.
Defended well by the East Central defense.
Two-point conversion is no good on the play. Brings your score to East Central 14, Pascagoula 30.
Who was that? Hollis Porter?
Hollis
was able
Porter.
to knock it down?
I did not see the number.
So Pascagoula still trailing the Hornets 44-30.
Raiden Williams is up jogging the sideline over there, so I'm thinking he just got a little ankle twisted or something. He's up mobile, and I see Dunsford over there as well. So
look for Pascagoula to I got an onside kick. We've got to come up with something.
Well, he started the game off with I'm not even real sure what that was. It was pretty impressive to see, though. But I would imagine it would be something along. I can't imagine you'd really kick it deep here, needing two scores with 6 minutes to go. I think both teams have all 3 timeouts.
They've got Wall, they've got Morris.
And I say that.
And Eli Smith right here. So
yeah, well, I would imagine if I think I would.
Maybe we can drop it right behind
that's
16.
That's what I would do. I'd try to put it. That's Carson Ryder there. Basically, we have our hands team in. East Central does, looking for that onside kick, and there it is. And Ryder's going to get it and fall out of bounds.
At the 38-yard line. So he didn't rattle at all. He was able to recover it. And
yeah, he actually had fielded one a few earlier in the season. I can't remember which game it was, but able to rein it in. They have a lot of confidence in that sophomore. Plays defensive back as well. I was kind of thinking they may try to kick it over his head and outrun us back there to jump on it rather than an onside kick.
That's what I kind of thought they were going to do too. Didn't happen.
So the Hornets are going to look to come out here and try to run this clock out with 6.5 minutes to go and a 2-touchdown lead at War Memorial Stadium here.
Fant to the top of your screen, matched up against Evans.
Hugger going to give to Walls up the middle. Great bit of blocking there, right in the belly of the beast. Going to pick up 12 yards on a give, right up the middle on a first down.
Jeremy Flora, defensive tackle, on the stop for Pascagoula.
I'm
not
not
before
sure,
moving the chains.
I'm not sure Sam Walls isn't close to 100 yards as well. East Central has moved the ball very successfully on the ground tonight. So we're at the 6-minute mark. Ball resting on the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. East Central looks to impose its will here. Hugger's going to go under center. Going to go back to Eli behind the right guard. Pick up about 3. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised at all right now to see us throw a go route to Fant. Put it away.
One more score will definitely do it. So Bowie, number 33 for Pascagoula, has got to watch him and watch him close. Actually, Fant's
he's on the
come
sideline.
back out.
Reynolds is going to check out, so you got Bird Morris to the far sideline, Marble, Smith, and Walls in the game.
Got to watch number 3, Morris.
Marble's in motion. He's going to give back to Sam on the middle, up to that fullback dive. He's going to pick up about 3 yards down to just about the 45-yard line. He's going to throw it right here.
Ellie Leverett and Jeremy Flora on the stop for Pascagoula. And I'm with you. I thought maybe last play, but
burned a lot. East Central's burned a lot of clock here just in this drive, down to the about 4.5 minutes here when the ball snapped. 3rd and 6. Back to Eli around the left end.
Nice play by Evans. Drops Eli for a loss.
Looked like he wanted to follow 57 Walding and decided to try to bounce it out, and Pascagoula responded. Nice play by the Pascagoula defense.
Sanford dropping back for Pascagoula.
So best case for East Central right now, we snap it, punt it on down, get them inside the 10. Best case for Pascagoula, we snap it over our heads and they jump on it down on their end of the field.
Well, let's go with that Gula best case.
Fant up back, snaps back. Ford's going to get it off.
Pascagoula's going to be pinned to about the 8-yard line. Pinned deep. Long ways to go, but we've got to do it quick. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in this football game. Pascagoula trailing 44-30. 2 scores.
It's possible.
It's possible, but
I can tell you that maroon faithful sitting across the way over there, they're not resting real easy right now, I can tell you, especially as quickly as Pascagoula scored on that last possession. Raiden Williams has not checked back in, so you have 83 Sean Lusk in his stead, and I'm not sure about Dunsford. I think, yeah, he is. Dunsford's back in the game at middle linebacker.
So Parnell calls for the ball. Looking downfield, he rolls to his left. Johnson with the reception. He's going to go out of bounds about the 22-yard line.
Nice job of pitch and catch there. Johnson found a spot there in the open space and able to catch it and bring it in.
And important, he got out of bounds. So
is that a flag over there, or is that the soccer mark?
That's a soccer mark. No, that. What in the?
Eligible receiver downfield.
3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Brings up first down and 15.
Man.
So Pascagoula with a 1st and 15 on their own 4-yard line.
It's going to fall. Is that a flag in the end?
I don't, man, come on, 14 Grubbs was there.
No, it's not a flag. It's some other trash or something. It's not.
Okay. Still 2nd and 15.
There's something down there.
I thought it was a flag when I looked down.
So incomplete pass.
Could I mean, that's something you'd see
It
there.
was a receiver close, though. I wouldn't have thought.
Johnson with the reception. Going to go out of bounds about the 22-yard line.
Hey, that's a great job by number 5, Connor Young over there. Threw a great block to spring that free. I mean, again, Pascagoula has the most success when they're getting the ball out of the quarterback's hand quick like that.
Right. And look, you mentioned Connor with the block. Connor has been really a good blocker. I mean, we don't go to him a lot, but when we do, he makes it count. But he's really a good blocker downfield.
That was a big play right there on his part.
Johnson to the other side. Flag comes in. That should have been a flag.
That's going to be another, yeah. So that'll be a holding call, but then a late hit for East Central.
I don't know that he hit him. I mean, he was definitely out of bounds when he was hit, but the way it looked like he hit him about the red on the far sideline.
Yeah.
But I just think that it was the way he hit and he flew.
Well, the side judge over there was pretty confident because when it happened, he went straight to his belt. I mean, he knew what he saw. He wanted to call it, and I think it was the right call. 3:06 to go in the 4th.
Okay, we need a quick score here. Don't have a lot of time. So you've got trips to the bottom of your screen, lone receiver to the top. Parnell calling for the ball. Thompson, the intended receiver. Nice reception. He's going to go out of bounds about the 30-yard line.
Very good throw by Parnell. He threw it where nobody could catch it, but his guy, East Central, was in good coverage, had man coverage with a man over, a safety over. But with the throw so far to the sideline, the safety not effective, not able to get over there and help out.
Again, trips to the top of your screen. Thompson, lone receiver to the bottom. Stewart in the backfield, Parnell. Parnell looking downfield. Again, going to go to Thompson, but he's going to overthrow him.
So same look there, and honestly, East Central didn't do any better job covering that this time than they did the time before. Coach Hudson's not happy over there. For those of you that watch every week, typically we only have one safety back. Now we have 2 back for the purpose of not giving up a deep ball like we just did.
So Pascagoula definitely looking at those receivers downfield. Over the head of the intended receiver, Johnson. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game. Pascagoula with the ball on the 30-yard line. It's 3rd and 10.
Still a lot of area to cover back there behind the Hornet defensive backs.
threw the ball a little faster than he wanted to. Thompson hadn't even turned around when he let go of the ball.
Yeah, Llewellyn coming off the end here, he had a little pressure in his face, trying to knowing he can't take a sack back here.
So Pascagoula call a timeout. We're going to keep it here or take a quick timeout? Timeout. Make it quick.
Do you owe the IRS and back taxes? Are you receiving notices from the IRS or state tax agency threatening to seize your assets? If so, you must act now. With our tax relief program, we will review your case and start the negotiation process with the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt and get you the settlement you deserve. Call now to get your free consultation. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Taxes in Time, a local tax company you can trust with your tax issues.
For nearly 25 years, Kirk Harbin Construction has been building, remodeling, and roofing here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Whether it's commercial or residential, Kirk Harbin Construction has got you covered. Kirk Harbin Construction.
And we're back. It's Pascagoula getting ready for this fourth down play. This fourth down play is huge.
Yeah,
huge.
Play of the game so far, for sure, for Pascagoula.
Thompson to the bottom of your screen.
Oh, wow. That's going to be Fairley. Picked it off, bring it down inside in Pascagoula territory, down across the 30. And
that'll seal the deal right there.
That'll do
what
it.
a, you know, I'm not sure if Parnell even saw him because he threw it and he was, from here we could see him right there.
Yeah, I think the ball kind of floated on him some. It's actually, I've noticed a couple times tonight, the ball feels like it kind of floated a little bit and right there. Fairley, very athletic. Harold, since Des Fairley was 8 years old, there's some guys you just know that are made to play football.
Yeah.
Des Fairley's one of those guys.
Well,
and steps up right there, huge as sophomore.
I go back and forth with the guys at work all the time. Like I said, there are a lot of East Central guys, and you know, we go back and forth. I knew coming into this game, especially with some of the injuries that we had, that this was going to be a difficult game for us. There's no shame in losing to a team like this. This is a good team. This East Central team is a good team. And, you know, what we've got to be thinking about is, hey, we want to meet you in the playoffs. We want to see you in the playoffs. We want that second chance. But to beat them again, or to meet them again in the playoffs, you got to well get to the playoffs.
That's right.
And right now, we are on the verge of maybe not even getting to the playoffs.
So that'll be Walls scratching for about 3 yards there as the clock rolls down under the 2.5-minute mark.
Ellie on the tackle for Pascagoula.
So under 2 minutes as Hugger comes to the line, 15 seconds on the play clock, trying to burn as much of the clock as he can. He'll give back to Eli. He'll dive for about a 1.5, 2 yard gain.
85, Rodriguez Davis on the tackle for Pascagoula, along with Bart. Is that Bart? Let me make sure who I'm fixing to call out here. Yeah, that's going to be Jabario Tide.
So Coach Sam's going to call a timeout.
He's got that jersey tucked in, and I couldn't tell if it was a 50 or a 60 or. So, Nick, who do y'all have up next?
So I believe PRC comes to East Central next week for what is homecoming, and then we'll head up to Hattiesburg, which we were talking about earlier. You can't get an idea actually what's going on in Hattiesburg. I think
Hattiesburg plays really well, or they play really bad?
Well, they gave us all we wanted last year in Hurley, so that's a contest that hadn't happened many times. East Central and Hattiesburg High, so I think East Central's 1-0. But so PRC and Hattiesburg left. If I'm going off memory.
Well, we've got Picayune next week. I said that earlier in the broadcast, and so things don't get easier for us. Who do y'all end the season with?
Hattiesburg.
Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And we end the season with Long Beach. So
see,
definitely
we didn't see
everything.
Long Beach. The COVID bug bit them the week we were supposed to play them, so that was a forfeit game for us.
Minute and 40 seconds left. in this contest, and we'll see if Gula can keep them out of the end zone. Dive straight ahead. Looks like.
Yeah, Walls on the carry there. So Coach Sims called a timeout, going to burn another one here, looking for a turnover, looking for some type of play that where East Central may put the guard down where Pascagoula will get a scoop and score, because they have shown, they have the ability to put the ball in the end zone at various times. Just hadn't been able to get a lot of traction offensively, and honestly have lacked some big plays on defense.
Well, yeah. I tell you, there are times Pascagoula comes out and they look like a completely different team. They doing everything right, and then there's times that that we come out and we're just not consistent. It's all about putting 4 quarters together, and as of late we haven't done that. And I'm at practice most of the time. If I'm not at work, I'm in the stands watching practice, and the young men, the players are definitely, they have good weeks of practice. They're definitely prepared to come out here. It's just transferring that practice attitude onto that game field, and it hadn't happened the last 2 weeks.
One of the things Coach Collins has been able to do is maintain sort of that we're going to win when we show up attitude, and it's reflected in the way that the guys go out and the effort that they give. And honestly, the style of game that East Central plays, you have to embody that, because it's not flashy. We're not coming out here and going to score in 2 plays. I mean, we may have a busted play. The defense may have a busted play, and we have a long run. But what you've seen tonight is a pretty vanilla, or vanilla, I should say, offense.
Well, you know what? They might be vanilla, but they vanilla with some syrup. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting it done. And hey, I like hard-nosed football. I like the hitting. I like you to go out there and you got to win the battle on the line of scrimmage. And Pascagoula hasn't done that tonight on either side.
Well, that's the thing. To most folks, and I wouldn't call myself a football expert, but I do understand enough to know that there's some schemes going on. We talked a while ago, the game inside the game on the offense and defensive side of the ball in the line of scrimmage. I'm talking about now.
Right.
That's been the difference in the game right now.
Well, let me say this real quick while we were talking. Of course, there was a play ran, and Colin showed right there the way that Deuce rolled out. He was fixed to throw the ball. So don't think that. I hope that got transferred down to Evans. He didn't seem to look as good thing there was a penalty, though. So you're going to have Fant on the far side. Marble. I'm going to say Marble. No, Fant's going to be on the close to us here.
Yeah, and then Marble would be on the. Yeah, he's going to be at the wing there.
So watch him, Taterhead. Watch him. I'm talking to the players like they can hear me.
So Coach Collins. Not going to take any chances here. He don't want to give Pascagoula the ball back, and seeing how the times they've scored, I mean it's been rather quickly. I wouldn't either.
Well, we've scored quick. We just haven't scored frequent enough.
Yeah. Well, East Central has shown the propensity to give up the big play. I mean, that's how Gaucher scored. That's how Moss Point scored in those high-scoring games we've had is giving up those big plays. It's not many. I guess probably the Picayune game, I have to think back, is the only team that has sort of imposed their will and been able to kind of have sustained drives.
Well, we're a young team as y'all are, and but we need to be a little farther ahead in the game. I shouldn't say the game, but we should be a little bit more farther ahead in our play than what we are right now. And that's not a reflection on anybody other than, hey, we've got some gelling to do.
Right.
We've got to bring some stuff together.
So Hugger's going to go back underneath the marble. He's going to break a couple tackles and brought down short of the first down marker, so that'll be a turnover on downs.
So Pascagoula gets that gives us another opportunity, Nick.
A minute 20. Unfortunately, no timeouts for Pascagoula. They had to burn those to sort of even get the ball back here. But I can assure you, Coach Collins will not be sending out the B-team defense to finish this one out.
So it looks like you're going to have Thompson, Connor Young, and Johnson at the bottom of your screen. Grubbs to the top. Parnell in that shotgun, looking downfield, hitting Connor in and out of his hands.
Yeah, so East Central just has 3 down linemen and rushing 3, dropping 8. Maybe Pascagoula have a little bit more success moving the ball in that scheme than Mississippi State's been able to the last 2 weeks.
Johnson with the reception is going to try to go out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Minute and 9 seconds left.
Pass to Houston Johnson, run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's a Raising Cane's first down.
Thompson, lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Remember the deep routes and passes that trying to get Johnson the ball, and he's going to go out of bounds about the 44-yard line. Still a minute and 1 seconds left in this contest.
So surely, Harold, we'll see Parnell throw the ball up one sideline or the other here.
I'm looking for him to go to Thompson, number 2, at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, the near sideline here is where they completed that long pass a while ago. You feel like it's got to be coming. There it is.
He went up high. He come down hard.
I think he knocked his breath out. Hopefully that's all it is.
Not sure what happened, but he went up high. He come down hard. We'll take a commercial break. Be right back.
What do you think of when I say Hurley?
Home.
Home.
Your home.
My home.
Home.
I'm Leah Hinton, broker and owner of Southern Oaks Realty right here in Hurley. Although Hurley is home, our team is ready to help you anywhere in South Mississippi.
Even where our rivals reside.
Looking to buy or sell a home?
Call us today or stop by the office. Let us help you establish new roots.
And we're back. Parnell looking to Johnson. Johnson's going to have the ball, cross the 50 and going to go out of bounds about the 47-yard line. I said 47. Looks like the 48.
So attacking the sidelines because the Pascagoula has no timeouts, so they don't have a way to stop the clock. So that's why you keep seeing those out routes.
Parnell again. He's going to keep it. He's going to be brought down about the 49-yard line, so that'll actually be a loss. Got to get to the line of scrimmage. Got to stop the clock. It's going to be second down. 36 seconds left.
He's going to spike it, I believe.
Bring up 3rd and 10. Grubbs to the top of your screen. Connor Young to the bottom. Looks like they're going to send TJ, number 19, and Johnson to the top of your screen. Parnell hits Johnson. Nice block by TJ. Going to go out of bounds about the 41-yard line.
25 seconds remaining as he's run out of bounds.
Cameron DeFlanders, number 16, reports in that tailback position for Pascagoula. Trips again to the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver Grubbs to the top. Connor with the reception. Going to be brought. They're going to say he was out of bounds. I think we got away with one there.
Yeah, I didn't see him get out either, but Zebra down there said he did.
But hey, look, I've told him if it's not a Gula call, it's the wrong call. So 16 seconds left in this game.
Certainly, we'll see a shot at the end zone here.
And the bad thing is I'm on day shift next week, and I am going to be
catch
hammered. But that's okay, though. There's no shame in losing to a good team.
I'm not sure that didn't hit his own lineman there.
Intended receiver, TJ. I'm not sure because, I mean, you get that reception there and get tackled in the field without picking up the first down.
If you had people all over the field, it would have been hard to even get a next play off.
Parnell dropping back, rolling to the right, going downfield. Intended receiver Grubbs, just going to be out of bounds. 6 seconds left.
But I have to laugh. At Pascagoula, they got Llewellyn came off the right end there, and I'm not sure which one of the Gould players, but grabbed the back of his jersey. Reminded me of my little boy playing Pee Wee last night. I put him in at guard, and he tackled offensive guard, and he tackled the guy, and he asked me if that was good. I said, that was perfect. So.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Start them out young. Okay, Parnell. What happened?
East Central going to jump into down lineman there. Got in the neutral zone. Yeah, certainly, Harold, not the night that Pascagoula hoped for, but I don't ever think East Central still, even right now, I guess maybe now as this play runs out, but felt like they had control of the game. That's a face mask right there, and they didn't call it.
He's still on his feet. He's going to be hit hard, but he's going to be brought down about the 7-yard line. This game will come to an end. Pascagoula drops this home game. I didn't see what happened, but they dropped this one 44-30. Nick, what's your thoughts?
I certainly everything that the Hornets had hoped for as they came down 6-3 tonight to go back to Hurley victorious. I would have never thought we'd have gotten a 44-30 game. I felt like, be something less than that. East Central had their way on the offensive line. I mean, that's what it boiled down to. I don't think you can, I think you have to take consideration Pascagoula not having their tailback in the game. I don't know that that's the difference in the game.
Not, that's never that's never an excuse. You've got to be in a situation to where you can plug people in and you can make a difference.
Because East Central, we've had folks down, and we've had to overcome those things. But I think that at the end of the day, the game was sort of won on that offensive line by East Central, as usually is in most cases.
Well, not only the offensive line, the defensive line also.
They've gotten better each week, and I've said this before to other folks. I don't know that many people in Hurley would have anticipated this East Central team sitting here at 6-1.
I anticipated them being good. I didn't anticipate them being 6-1,
and mostly because there's so many young guys playing in key positions, as you saw with Eli Smith tonight, and our quarterback, a junior. Our entire linebacking core, sophomores, just a lot of young guys playing key positions. So a lot of exciting football happening in Hurley.
I'll tell you this: what I see Coach Smith. He built the foundation, and Coach Collins is just sort of steering the ship right now.
He's come in and certainly picked up right where Seth had left off, no doubt. And it's again exciting times. You hate to see know these guys here and dressed out in the blue and red tonight are disappointed, but certainly I feel like they don't have anything to hang their heads about. They gave East Central all they wanted.
Well, Pascagoula drops it 44-30. Nick D'Angelo, he's the voice of your East Central Hornets. I appreciate you coming up here and being a part of our broadcast, and I look forward to doing it with y'all next year.
Absolutely.
But for now,
to have you come on.
For now, Pascagoula drops it. We'll see you next week right here for Pascagoula football as we take on the Picayune Maroon Tide.